Hi, my name is Alex Upton. My pronouns are he, him. I'm a junior, and I am currently studying jazz saxophone performance. It's not related to the National Aeronautics Space Administration. It's the North American Saxophone Alliance, actually. And it's basically a large conglomeration of the nation's top saxophone, both jazz and classical educators, students, just different programs come and congregate in this big space. I like to compare it to the Comic-Con of saxophone. It's basically the Comic-Con of saxophone, and among many other things, they host a series of competitions every 2 years. It's biennial, so every 2 years they host a series of competitions. This is my first year competing. I've never done this before. Actually, the whole reason that I'm doing this is because my professor, previously mentioned Rahsaan Barber, basically said, hey, there's this competition. I want you to compete for it. And I ended up being one of 10 semi-finalists throughout the country that they selected. It really kind of came out of nowhere, so it didn't, I won't say it punched me in the face, that I wasn't expecting it, but you know, I wasn't really emotionally invested in it, like, oh my God, I hope I get it, I hope I get it. I was just, yeah, let's see what happens.
Honestly, sometimes a lot of those situations are probably, they have the best outcomes, I think.
Yeah, I do too, and I think they also, I think when you're auditioning for things like that and you're in that mindset of, okay, let's just put this in and see what happens, you end up playing better too, because you're not sitting here, there's not this emotional weight of trying to sit here and edit what you're playing as you're playing it. You can just kind of let the angel and the devil on your shoulders, so to speak, shoo them away and just play what you're feeling. So that's a big advantage point. So the audition process was actually, so the first audition was almost like, very similar to like a pre-screening round that you would have for grad school auditions. So it was entirely video recorded. So what I got to do is actually basically perform a short 20-minute set live with the UNC faculty jazz rhythm section, and they're all a group of guys that I really love playing with, and I know them really well, and they know me really well. So that I do think that really helped kind of calm the waters a little bit. So under normal circumstances, it is a conference and competition. So they hold the competitions while, you know, over the course of the 2-day conference. So it's an entire convention. Unfortunately, we found out about 3 weeks ago that the convention portion has been canceled. I was going to be able to travel to Stillwater, Oklahoma, and perform live, but because of COVID restrictions, the board has made the executive decision to cancel the convention portion, which I totally respect, and I totally understand why they did that. Really just excited to get my name out there. You know, no one in the grad school area knows who I am. So, I mean, it's really nice. I mean, it's a great way to, when you're stacked up against 10 of the best, or 9 other of the best jazz saxophonists in the country in my age bracket, it's very easy to see, oh, you know, who's this kid? Oh, he's from somewhere in North Carolina. Okay, I'll remember that. Rather than, you know, it just makes that facilitating the process of getting connections further down the road a little bit more easier.